substance of God. Whose layer you are saying that. That is the canalization. They have been pointed to the place. The question is that means actually also favor of what we are saying is well. He modestly said, "If the legacy of the inner beauty that be modest, let's go. Bring glory to God with your blessing. Don't play anything."
Okay.
Who is that?
Right.
Who is Dana Samoa? Who is Dana Samoa?
Everyone, I don't say assuming.
Okay.
Because even when they were, they open their mouth, there's a teacher and it's almost like that. And I will be on party. And back from below their head, low. It is kind of like this. So if they also do that, then it's also you must be that way. But I think that when they went there, they were those who want to go like if they want to attract the people, okay? So that's not okay. You are one that you are one that teacher, you are one that you know about them. That's okay.
Now,
maybe that to the poor. Poor. To the weak, I am weak. To the strong, I am strong.
Me myself, so he said, yeah.
I said that some man scriptures were about
two scriptures of one and over. Then she has scriptures at hand.
He said, now come about campaigning. I don't see a canalization. Say, yeah, what to do? You to me better okay. Monto Abama na I won't be by Monto Abama. No, see, I don't know yet.
You follow me in 2017. So you are the best today. And yet, the next year, you have played my job.
It's wrong.
This is the way
it's wrong.
That in fact it helps. They are not going to use it. In 2007, we were talking about all this and you were talking about me. And this guy. They are not coming to the show. But if you remember that guy, one of these top guys around. I mean, I'm talking guys. And he was speaking for me. That he didn't interview me. And after interviewing me, maybe I go back. Now after that, I should stop talking like and then you speak for me. And also, I also after me, and all that look, this song is very, very people and popular. It's on the ground. You cannot deny the longevity of it because it's the most popular, one of the most popular songs. By the grace of God. You see, why we want that award is that we put the most high God ahead. So we show that we are the most high. Remember that time?
We are taking our award.
And God just showed everybody that He's the most high. I think like that. And okay, I even after the award. I didn't
Johnson has a mere investigation. Wouldn't so do.
I must be free. No, the Bible says, I must go down, he must go up. The more he's going up, the more he's taking the glory. For God shares the glory with no man. So I struggle to take that anywhere of that glory. I struggle. I don't want to. He said he does not share his man. I don't want to come to it. So when he said everything to our tell you and you know if you know me, they don't today I am the same. I've never been fake. Because we have to say You know, so if you don't remember the
I don't know the number of people. I don't know whether it's Carlos, whether it's rest of my
that intelligence. So I tell everything.
This is without permission. Then you have to also you need that. Maybe I don't need that TV.
Brahma Kumoku, we are few of these. Kumaku. Aile. Mo fẹ́ mọ̀ wí ní gold náà kò bí tó yà tó mo sì kẹ́ dọ́ máa ṣàlẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ mi nílá. Hey, today is the closing ceremony. What time? When the closing ceremony will happen at Lagos. The final match.
Canalization of the gospel music in the street. That what would we are seeing the record to look to. Every few years to come on so I took a microphone and kill our and send me out then you find about it to me again.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Say learning apadi or your lecturer or your teacher boy. Okay. Metie nensam no metenasie baby odi free ba. Metenasie pa baby odi free ba. Ba me ne nya adwen e wo enema ne bibili a okeka ye no. Ba metenasie. Ba me ne nya adwen. Me ne na nya adwen e wo se ono ejeje ni nuanem B based on certain criteria was set say you become canal na niama. One, learning o win award kwezi but you win here no kwaje. Is it not a nipa and a setting that award no and na omode omo criteria ne niama tutu ho and ko win here and no nye canal because nyame ka we no based on no ne nsem okeka ye na nyema ni bia ni nuane mo ya ogina so e de ejeje om say de akana no wo when you got to your turn you did it, you won award, a nipa emu award that a nipa e na ahihye e de bo nipa baso mi hu ye nka bible ne say okono makon wie abotire ne de nyankopon ne de be mame e wo bible ne mu enti wo ye nyame adwuma ehu aketua na nya nipa na hihye ma wo based on your no kano nka me hu ye ninka enipa aketua de enyame adwuma na wo ye wo di teacher na ye ma award dia fine metiase but enyum na wo boy ye enyame nyum a wo di kire say that is even exalting God eno de nipa ehihye ye ma wo compete ye ewi ni ye ba wo nuane mo de o si de kwezi NDC for nyum na omo ye no okay. Yeah.
then we will come together.
Okay. I don't know who can but your me can say based on or no yardstick or the ACC hono based on the yardstick no. Reward from a nipa. These people are doing things to please a nipa. And no, and I'm so no element in maybe on to me show. Kwesi koso pa. Yes, koso. Na me metina hanse kan the same thing. I don't say I may share and me can say ni okano metina see pa. I said that. Say metina see ni okano metina see. But you see, who the BB exalting himself, and that is where I am now. Me can't see your car, you know. Me matina hamaka ka. Me and metina kasi say or the makwa munfa makwa. Sa ni many na ya can de be amaka. Menene ya dream. When I started my submission, me say menene ya dream. Inti no dear. But me sure onipa nso a all kana. I didn't throw no yin who a free mu. A hot na me one.
That's all because first of all, so you think that canalization
canalization no bebre, including awards nipa na and the affair so no because we're separating why you be a free mu. Into me to be can woman no. Canalization no. Any charging of nyame adwuma also de makwa na ni akpaje mpacho o invite no ojiska me pacho me engage in that o charge na o red card nkofa no da pacho basa ni lani akpaje o ni red card nko ade a ni nyame adwuma na oye no wo red card a eno so ye canalization ni bi me pa ni show NDC for that no better than say no soon, you know. Is it not because of pay aya or mumano? And so that we invited the and say, soon crowd based on who judgment. Made me say, I say, so can see me soon. I mean, based on your judgment, you soon. Who see me miss here? Because who see me miss here? I know. Okay. Internet no baby soon, you know. It was about. Okay. That's it. But Odi I am the down. Okay, so Odi I am the down. To go you shake a club. Inti.
Or the master of confusion. MC are two things: either master of ceremony or master of confusion.
Into Oba Hanse, no. Was it not about say NDC for or didn't name you NDC a human entity? Ade odi amanyame or see Nyankopon e dia mana waye no. Afa die enipa e no de come mo oji or chase the sika or man farmer. Is it not part of the canalization? Into learning, me know you are doing papa. You are right. Canalization of the gospel and as in Yamie and it's about time. I applaud you. Say what you are doing. Abaso. Now also no ubesuye bibi so a free movie. Thank you.
Okay, and see only the interview. I just intentionally call gospel artists our that call mu page so on Instagram page because Instagram na a holding that kind of content, pictures in any short videos. I just wanted to see say if me a regular person I maintain conform when we doing that and I'm a more page. Is there anything that will make me think say oh when we there or one year gospel artist and I say yeah they stand for Christ I went to Empress Gifty page. Me call Diana Hamilton page and I'm a call PSC Esther page. So this is what I realized. They are very fashionable. Send your all can. In fact, nipa na ɔka na asɛm sɛ na tire de bitimi pra ɛno yɛ dan na samoa ɛne de yɛhwɛ wɔ TV so na tire no ekyiri no kra timi pra but I don't know why ɛno so kaka cleavage no because na the cleavage you show but ekyiri atade na etimi pra ne de yɛ dan na samoa evangelist and evangelist dan na sawa na ɔka
evangelist.
But no can say there have been incidents, truth be told, gospel artists, we know they were too much, like exposed too much. I want more cleavage. I don't see no cry. In fact, some time ago, we see something, say something, my car, Empress gift to one some. Say at Arabia, no, but it was not to, I think she wasn't ministry, she waits for an event. Now or share at Arabia, me analyze that at Ariano. I don't know why a gospel musician will wear something that draws now drawn you they post I can't help you. But now I am quite problematic when you discuss it with her. And I have realized when I went on their page, I have realized that in as much as yes, you a binome in certain situations, majority of the time they are fully covered up. Or more cleavage now or can or say a questionable no. Majority of the time, especially when they are ministering, when they are ministering, it is mostly covered up. Maybe excuse of heat near the other, but I realized that they are actually really covered up from the top to the bottom. And no more force saying be more carry heavy load. And if they are there, we will be our niches are there no one. In fact, when it is no matter how it is covered, or to say Empress gift you, she cannot cover it for you to be flat like mine. Tell it deal. And I saw for saying no kind of sorry to say. I saw and your show picture any video be 100 in your confess and no near Empress gift yourself because the last time I checked Empress gift page were covered fully, but there are also situations which is why I agree with the man. Situations that I think gospel artists too. I said the utmost. I would think that the utmost goal is to draw attention to. Now we are no any gospel now or catch a mouth for saying if there's anything, and last week George Colbert, if there is noise attached to the thing you are saying, then it becomes problematic. And to you as a gospel musician, no, you should know say and yet there won't count one as a cranipa. Is supposed to convince somebody before you take the mic as a gospel artist. No, I was so big with cry. And to say, oh, Nyame represents decency, God represents this. That's a word dress, it's becoming a nuisance to the thing you are preaching, then it's a problem. But I will say on authority, in as much as there is something like that, indecency, cleavage, I think when it comes to women or most of them are now, in most cases, they are fully covered up, but they are very fashionable as well.
And then soon after Ghana, you need African games.
Yes. Ube deep performance.
So before I cancel the video, I probably send a message around saying,
okay.
I'll say I don't have it. I have never tried anybody invite.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the information.
So it doesn't take money for his gift.
No, or near your channel. And
no, let's do it right. He doesn't take money for his gift.
No, there's difference between record. Yes. Yeah.
No, somebody can also send you a message. No, I don't want somebody to send another message from a certain church. And he paid gift tax. Should not be answered.
Maybe artist call one cheni bibia wo nature say one so problem. Artist never so channel there kutu. Mention the pie Fanta. Bonabaso. No, Bonabaso artist bar, Bonabaso.
Fanta, yes. Special ice drink.
More artists never mum be no, but artists means we and your mere Juma.
Bra. Mukredi said, let me have party. And as some of kind is below the belt. You should go back to scripture and retract and apologize for the sisters. He's not right, he's wrong. That's the akana. Now you should go back to the scriptures. You should go back to the scriptures and understand what carnality is. And in what context any state carnality. Now on Kai say game na yeah game. Minim that say recording studio be akoye nyum. Webisa say, is this a godly recording studio or a carnal recording studio? Minim said the beat no album. Whoever generated the beat is only solely assigned to generate beats for, in quote, gospel musicians. Because, trust them, 1 Samuel 16:7, clear. I see, for God looks where? Inward. Man looks outward. So Lenny Akpadi will continuously look outward. So he will make an outward judgment. However, he cannot defend God. For that matter, he should be careful he will not throw dust to sway or derail people of God who one way or the other, who one way or the other, I am not confused, I am right, who in one way or the other are on their way to salvation based on the conversational echo. It is the only thing that draws attention, because the rest takes away attention. And Ukraine said, and you to no, I didn't flowers watch it. Na yem ye, I'm a bro. Why me how meswe oh anywhere near Sikabo long skirt. Me na flower pot home. Minister was a videos in Libya. Yeah, you know do baby have said. Can you say on record? No, I gospel music Sunday, sir. Can you see on record how many old musicians on to sir and if you any international recognition? And him put me invite you call. Some block America na UK baby ko ye Miss Sereno hwe Libya meka so bi on to kwa America bia ya krasi kokro bia so uli chi bia simu nyina unkwa America da uye krasi I say kro bia who heaven who hell no right now say who heaven hell in a middle. Obi are not kromu ha so chi trouser. Gidi asori bi amena meneneko. And assembly see no mko lottery and win ye. The edika ochiloto. Bra, the edika ochiloto. But there we winning lottery na ya dini den year ya okoshe seconds we win. Okwaso ne bomb pie mo ni kunu mutu kwan. Lotto na by bomb pie ma. And I me call after 4 years we got two no home. Edwuma oye no. Nyamo hihye ohye ne ho sama wan hye trouser obewu obagbobu agbele and me catch say enyo na fire service for free wa wanko sorry say me she had an employment with Ghana National Fire Service wanko because of trouser okodu abrochire no ohye the ambassador me catch Lenny Akpadi ni say he has gone below the belt, and I will encourage him say if there's a way to preach the gospel, he should preach it like Christ preached it. I have not seen any carnality in any gospel musician. None of them. And they have brought the gospel attraction. Yeah. Bruh, this a man. Yeah, boy. Yes. Maybe a fiba. Unufune go ya tade bi asa na chama. Who one design. And if you die. Bruh. Yen kanche no sua say. Se wo hwe obi ti say Moisha Budon as an usher in the church. It is a medium of bringing people to church because God created. Also the book of Esther chapter 2. Also chapter 3. What happened to Esther? China, she was not qualified. 6 months of cosmetic lookup. Usha kabana ukuko ya flat awon. I say onye ganin. Usha athletics near also. And now here. I've taken my trouble to see say girls need to make up on. Other two new for only two. Now yasi kura be saying what sort of curse is this? Is this a female or a male? Who be ya? And your baby transfer who said me body no di gene and kupayen. It is not really for him, not building physical confidence. And by scripture, there's nothing wrong in doing anything cosmetic. Now acquiring the took a crime and now expanding. ama oshatade sisi ano gina stage ti say tilika no obi a woto o che mazi o she tight o she loose ubehu so I don't see any carnality. I think say now you the kasa you know the scriptures bear his explanation but give to you Dana Hamilton Dana Samo PSC Esther Nyankopa Dom PSC Esther 3 weeks 2 weeks now we share on stage so she came even morning show anopa ewiaso she entered well and you can give thanks to God say nyamia yebi lania padi nyami share baby awon kwaso because very soon because drummers now why you meeting person first also you meeting person drum now watch all our drummers they are wearing earrings who you are na singer earringer you can't build new one you go and sing 5 minutes and the singer who is wearing earrings from America will do 2 hours and they pay them $400,000 and they give you 40 Ghana cedis for transportation. Are they carnal or they are spiritual? It's wrong for me.
Well, Kwesi, sometimes say me who comment and I say communication with say a fellow gospel artist the science of Subiano is Sunnianum say wait to say ya na hamadune kakra nti hamadune kakra nse Bible nankasa ye kan ho asam na ye kan no Bible no say a kingdom that is divided among itself nankasa no cannot stand nti ya na me problem kakra say because say wo fie na uhunu say obi aye canal ana say obi ahwiase ewo nyamesum ne nyamesum wo no nwuto mu a I think say being a believer no ubetuma nya opportunity a bia ubetuma fa phone na wonu nua na bom paye ana se ubetumi ene na kasa ewo ne tibia bi a wodu wani ehu because kwasi de tie ne say ye nyina ba bi efi ba no ye mfi ba ti efie ba akom enye papa ba akom na ewo ye ena enye maame ba akom so ena ewo ye ye free different mbia kwasi ba bi obi atena so no nyepe se kwasi obi a watena mamobi Nima Dansuma who is on no be a washia old fancy beer is Trasako and we musia definitely communication no mano and yape so what I say inti yana edu babia ye susudia na ye establishment who was setting a year you're very careful because who is a canal person say gospel artist me any me artist Lenny so wakase obi a canala the description and the perception definition power of carnal person a day. Question we are seeing it saying what is it we are saying? Yeah, minim sabe kwesi we are so we are say konanim. As at the time I record all you record kwesi cameras I did try mini Lennox in the music video. Canon Mark 3 cameras na use so nano. And now second Lennox Lenny meaning so Reverend Lenny say ultra music yeah no from see ultra music video camera you be use then possibly it will be a red camera. It means that the world has gone ahead. Television no those time here the ball you the promo too no and now we have over 400 TV stations across. Fashion because did you see Lenny? Lenny is a fashion person. So Lenny backstage, no share a white top and down, no white shoe, no kitana towel white, no good come. He's a fashion person. That was even then. So it's for me, it's kind of a bit difficult for me to believe. So because be a ne, obi gospel artist be upam cabanet top, wash a shoe. Maybe our boy rasta and that's why I make up in the canal. By what description by you shall suit your ben now to me I conclude say Obia shares jeans now all the year program and Obia went to Nipani canal. Because because where that's the way it's in last week. Last week, then there.
Last week, not at the
Last.
It was fashion went wrong.
Rakwesi, who year when Juma, and then I when you better be canal
Yeah, so direction.
Watch for
it's not my fault.
Uh,
It's not my fault. I am endowed.
Because you.
Because touch of carnality.
Question to us. Yeah.
This makes something. Case you
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, but that's mean. That and there it's I know because I know a human right abuse.
Marketing very brakwesi. Mpacho mami ya no na.
Abra also catch us
send messages.
But she has always been single. She's never married before. So what's wrong?
No, but that is not even the question.
What is she pulling you into?
Look at me, Hamami.
What does it? Do you catch up what?
But my real point.
Mami,
yeah,
it's okay.
My young benefit here now. Some of these things it reduces stress.
It reduces my stress.
And so it sounds so killing adrenaline. Hey. Manun Kosu.
Hey. Oh,
Daddy. So Kaka mechanism. Sometimes no say most of the times even society apart from their Reverend Lenny Kai
they are mandated to correct, review, using the
but because me Reverend say the entire meeting no I meeting from his point as a Reverend minister into he sometimes being a Reverend minister you are tempted to have these thoughts and this are as a working sometimes you are tempted to but me kwasi canality say kaso obi e canala kwasi yastek ben nsusu dia ben na would you tuni plenty obi akase kwasi about e canal and that's why I say a part adwuma it is part the ministry that's been given to us now. It is and then when I suffer, one go to the level of going to that club to even want to go and preach the Christ. Because they believe, sir, if they don't do extra work to win the youth hearts to Christ, it will be difficult for it means that we are going to lose a lot of young men. Yet radio we've seen pastors who are going extra mile in effort to actually win the youth. No, since okay, the youth. That they want to. So we need to be circumspect about the we are. You can't about. Because see, the question is said, you should there be now what about me there so be a canna.
You should go back to scripture because carnal persons the one who have not seen Christ. You can't see Christ and be carnal.
Your
go back to scripture.
The point of determining somebody is a spiritual, it's even difficult for a human being to decide for self where a spiritual person, because the level of being spiritual can only be determined by the powers in heaven. Nipa bia ntumi ntran in fear and kase where ye question me my memo example. The times when ye release the Kofi Sapon the first album. My shares are a testimony with studio. Ye call a dumfa say ye kwako bomb pie. Me no Kofi Sapon ye koi. And who said Bompa no bar, which are when I down I saw no, you call round the building. You call round. And in the circle of round na then I saw Kojentri, the high life artist. I saw Kojentri also in the line. I also all round. Our Bompai. From that day, and I was like, now how should the Minyata Bansu there? Well, better they were a doom for Hanum. This is my mind as at that time. Look at how I was in my mindset. Thinking, say, so people high life in your man. For all you know, no, it be our fiancé, and I say, Uncle Heaven. Me, as at that time, no, look at my mind. But I saw Kojentri there, also going around and praying. And from that day, my mentality about who a Christian is has changed to today. So, me fa atade obi ahye, lipstick obi aka, Bible ni kakra kita obi. Emfa nya me judgment me susu dia say, dan kwaku ebo a oso Bible into a Christian. That is the advice possibly maybe I will share with my brother Lenny. That do not look at the facial outlook of a person and determine that this person is a carnal person. You will be wrong when you get to heaven.
That is if you will go.
Brother, me that say. The kind. Ya wo faleni metie na che metie ne nyum ye me de pa na mo masem o kai me ne nya adwen e na afin so me pa na cho we ni die mu a oboa se obi the way a obi looky and na me ba be ken the way a obi looky has got nothing to do with onipane spirituality. On say ye kasa ya bo gospel musicians with being ya bo Dinah Samoa, ya bo Dinah Hamilton and all of that.
I know about that.
I think that is near
When I order Dana buy, and I say Dana your wine.
because they say Dana so is yamming.
No, see Dana your wine. Man, the scripture, they say oh, it's 11. And because of a friend, I know about two scriptures. You go with two scriptures or the man. But one friend, the one you fair, but you who are you host? Go friend and I fair.
Brother, Auntie Dinah, me interviewed some time ago, and I'm sure so wakasa same way wo. I mean Dinah Asamoah, not Hamilton. Ena or say onya kwenya tu kwan kwa abrochiri. Onya kwan ana kwenya. Okay. Onya kwan tu kwan kwa abrochiri. No kodu abrochiri no asori na ewaso woko no na ewaso woko preach wo okoye. Eh osofo maami na odi asori na nwa she trouser like asori man no si ye ready asori o ma hwe ase.
Travel and see.
Enti ano kra no an shocking say pastor na oba be preach no say pastor ne ba your ba we chamo hawk pie dreadlocks. Ohu pastor no ka say erade maami ahwe ase. Onim ni aoka. No say pastor ne so microphone nim no start so preaching no kasa no say e was a me mama ni bie na mi jai adwin ni ye bi amede enye bi amede ahihye bitim so Kristo ni die e was so lucky say o Kristo ni die was so lucky say Uncle Lenny misrewa eni die mu me madwin kira me won ana madwin kire mu no there is absolutely nothing wrong with how PSA Esther looks or how Empress Gifty looks or any other gospel artist as a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact, they are looking better than before.
Exactly. And
go and watch PSA's old videos.
Yeah, not that time. No,
and look at Gifty.
No, solutions. That time, no crown.
Not that time, no
crown. No, not
when he was Empress 1. So Empress Adoye,
that time, PSA. No dress power. That's that swag. Na yet it's swag. And yeah, no. And to say, Empress Gifty and I say PSA Esther, whoever dress omuko program, no more shirt gown, no more dress, yet to me the pam kabamo bikra, yebeshe. There are so many ways into winning souls for Christ. Any unconstant in fear, sorry fear. As of mami, omunja nail se, omunya wigi she, omunja makeup ye, omuba omun hijab. Yen kata ye nim from ye really besi ye nasi, ni ye who say ye nyamejuma. Please, that hypocrisy must stop. And it's high time, yang as Christopher, we are too judgmental. We We cannot stay in this kingdom. No, be shut. Apart from the song they are selling, mind you, say, this is a talent God has blessed them with. And you were talking about how they should go for shows and they shouldn't charge. And look at the non-starter. A talent and Yankupon the amom. Yankupon say, and sa enye jumana. Shana wangene. Na Yankupon mame. Oh, nyabotera me. Yankupon amane omo talent. One more year talent no edidi. Apart from talent, na Yankupon the amam no mu ye dress. Say no, yes, show business na ye. Apart from the gospel song, these people are selling brands. They are almost torn entire. Almost torn makeup product, almost torn hairstylist near there. So please, that what's your say? And to sound common now, yeah, but master. So long as I'm a press gift to copy for me, Stone Boy, or copy for me was Stone Boy show. Now Empress gift a share skinny, any t-shirt, I must address it. Uncle on shedding, Uncle Empress gift on shedding, Empress gift body our one master or share hijab or share jarabia. Still, the ass will talk, the breast will show. So please leave these people alone. Let's no. I said when you can't mo pesa, yeah, mo pesa mo di pasha box. You have to look like this. Look is saying. As of mommy, I hear sorry man here you want more. Dress change. Please let's stop that.
And the Friday or so, say Empress Gifty and Yada. I want to go to your name man. We not say Cape Coast. So it means a gospel musician should not appear on any event apart from godly oriented events. But yes, Reno. Empress Gifty, new shape you are the buy from time or the buy. Does say biamano with the hips and the breast. And this is it. There are someone you score by any day. They said you granny a flat. And then someone sister or your dear wife. Mas cara agora na coiódia, havia what
I
we are about
dressing and Christianity.
But let me ask you,
it has got to do with culture rather than the appearance.
Yeah.
Who say never view or any culture. If you criticize it from that angle, no, yeah. But just to say, depends on how the person was brought up.
And even how the person looks.
The more I come, the more the neck. Bruh, the more we come, the more the neck. And you're going to say, we are turning them more wrongly. Because the more you turn your neck like that, so it's better say move on.
No go fine.
No go pressure. Now do now for have you seen a perspective do now? Before the Duna and before the Adoye, those days when it was the O and it became the A, he had 2 way. What to a book called the I say, Obia uncle you as the beer you could have seen. Me come on, to Kwanko you Obio Wako Yuki, Ude Wako Yuki, Zawako Yuki, Utuko Juso Yuki, Sam Chibakra, Ona Jaf, rare foul, so the next, or what
using them. Even the hardware, we have some picture 3 times.
No, but there will be about and then come away. I hope so. You are not here. I hope so. You are not here to discuss the performance of Stonebwoy. Because if you do that as a member of the committee, you are being partial. Well, when Shatta Wale was going to perform, you never discuss it.
But he was not available.
It was not discussed.
True, you are right. No,
it's not. So now you push Shatta Wale at pressure. No, this conversation. Yeah, boy, Jabrofonica. Dank Guebawa. More seven. But you see, I didn't Brian said, we didn't put someone for a reason. We know, we understand, but we are pleading to
ceremony, Casa.
Master of confusion.
who handle a little teenage so great what they say. Adam was so get a hard game pie and now over starting newspaper. Send a meeting. Be on the issue or entertainment show or so be newspaper. Yes, oh, it's your domain. It will take a good step. I would have always was up with him catch your plunge in there.
No, you know, me patch out me. Me might be that my friend.
I was here starting on the 3rd, but the opening ceremony here on the 8th, and here 23rd. Into me fan is 3 weeks.
One of the criticisms announced for fire power was that the bomb is shut,
which is a fact. It's not true. It's true. It's true.
Was not to be spectacular. It's not true. Yeah, almost dissipate. So all those criticisms and me the gear about the how do you think that why made some
yeah, we see it really helped because obit in the media house no or say publicity lower in a way or publicize it or draw the public's attention say be cost. Into a boy, honestly, you know, a media men and women. Yeah.
And I'm not so many friends that the only thing that gave them a bit of visibility,
branded buses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to a large extent, those discussions no so why. Because some more kasi at the end of the one from no being swati, I be basso. And Nina Kahuna Abedru be a doing. Bruni say all is well that ends well. Because Oshe at the end of the year the end justifies the means. We had our challenges from the beginning, but she said it Akoye. Akoye no one a media no because said the American publicity no form no gym. At some point in so na see adopted strategy be a start here no nanka ye pese ye turn television right but you who say responses no form until in one day I personally hopped on a motorbike and I'm teaching TV stations a one can and I'm catching them so you know what my name call for nakasa instead of picking the feed na ye beji muskam pick it for free and advertise the program for us. We know can out here see mama advertising and all the TV stations will be nobody said no and to some extent and no boy and now I was here starting so na argument no acquire divided ABC yenye free me advocate see yenye free on the basis say our biggest sporting brand is the Black Stars but even the Black Stars nowadays omobo matcha in Sobe Philly Stadium and to me can see yenye free but obi so argue say table tennis federation head, for instance. So I give you say if you associate free with anything, amount for fees a value no ever form. In the majority winning argument and the Niska. But we see ticketing platform now you create here no amwaye. Minim say ubine haki yo because 2 weeks to the closing ceremony after the opening ceremony, Obi call platform say auto ticket for closing ceremony now indicate sold out. You were not ticket required starting point. 2 hours to the opening ceremony. Oko platform. So a lot of people sent me screenshots. Indicating sold out. And the ticketing platform now. But after say any TV stations, Nika say some fun free no advertising my now ye free at the gate. Now for you sign the buses, echo HCC pickup point. I was see no boy my a lot of following. In fact, Emra crowd the question satellite match. The last time Yenya crowd was in 2008 when Ghana hosted the African Cup of Nations. It was massive. at the Legon Stadium yesterday, do baby, you catch a security was on to gate him because I hear Stampede Baba. And the media has really helped. And arrangement kakrani at the count.
Yesterday at the Bukuma Arena.
Bukuma Arena, I think they are the best supporting group. Yes. Every bout, oh yes, same run another Bukuma Kubana finance. Not never share a as of Tadia, see in Jan or go rituals or ring winning. And that was it's been good. Swimming finals, no why table tennis, all the events, and it's been very successful. And by God's grace, I can see African Games started 65. Our best medal haul has been 27 under Ignatius Kutuya champion in 1973. As we speak, Ghana was 68 medals, which is unprecedented. It's been a huge success. Go there 19.
Bye.
Yeah, Pacho.
That's what you got great. Masa, we don't hear you, honestly. We see your mouth moving. You are live on Facebook. We see your mouth moving. So say it.
Where did you bring this man from?
Yeah.
Confident.
Yeah, we see Ghana the artist mienu was Real and Stone Boy, and already minimum say generated debate. Fans of Stone Boy say obe perform here overshadow Shatter, but I know I will leave it to them to judge after this evening. And Cameroonian Stanley Eno, one was so and Ima Onusufi Gabon, and Inosbi Onusufi DR Congo. And these are the artists on the feature. And then we were mentioning in TSA. Minim group no mona moye entertainment almost say Odumod from Nigeria. Odumod, okay. Obe feature on Stone Boy. On Stone Boy show no. Almost say Odumod Black. And the minim no there. Mona mo entertainment. You may hobe there. You be gate no 3:30. Aka 2 minutes near be. Now the main opening closing ceremony event in Webber started. President will do 6:15. By 6:30 now pump and pageantry now starting up to 8:30 now just officially. Yeah, the African Games now baby. But honestly, I'm sad because I say okay and I had the more. Me man my extra 1 week to be account because fraternizing with other people from Africa I was intense. We won't come. And yeah, they wish you be here, or see especially the women. Or so for yeah. Aye, pa. Yeah. Aye. But we see as a lesson say me who as a sportsman say see invested in other areas of our sports. Baby, no Black Stars in Chile who never buffer because Ushe crowd the pair athletics will come here. Infrastructure and any idea wabro. Also, month for need athletes. I know I'm for baby because my money tickets are career said like more say there be me America with football. And the politicians no almost starting no more especially now that we have the infrastructure. They invest in athletics because I'm for any job. I will say honestly, say before the opening ceremony, no complaints about patronage was through. And the people least expected to say Ghana will put up such an opening ceremony, and afterwards, AU for no more now they have considered say it's been the best opening ceremony in the history of the African Games. And I'm sure, say, company now, yeah, opening ceremony, no year closing ceremony. And I'm sure they'll give us a better closing ceremony because Fabebia, entertainment, culture, every facet of our identity as a people. And to me sure say they'll give us a better closing ceremony today.
Stone Boy in Riala and then for media. I mean, obviously Stone Boy, you know. It's Stone Boy.
What do you mean there?
It's Stone Boy. So definitely nothing, just say the expectations is really high. And him how well Stone Boy does justice to such huge platforms. Unkaya, Konakoshe Global Citizen. What is here? We have evidence to prove it. We are expecting the best, and obviously we are. I think such platforms performing to a huge crowd like that is not new to Riala. So obviously, we are expecting something mega and something great. But what I'm really happy about is also sports and entertainment go hand in hand. It's the past, we've been able to draw in all these precious minerals, chroma, which is the artist. The Mufanka minerals, Stone Boy, and we are like dear. They said these are the people that will be performing for a year, and the closing ceremony. But one thing I would also love to one thing I'm coming to me person. One thing I'm coming say, your football, your athletics, football, in your man, I back when say Dimwa Kuts Jamano morale. I would really love to see one day where these kind of Enyeman, maybe I don't know if the right word to use is we should start commercializing them or something.
Vandals.
Yes, because the various horses I think is so beautiful. And if Dachi Biani, you better how to commercialize such a year content. And if possible, can say to me I perform a cramp. I know so I'm entertainment in the temple. So it's Stone Boy once again.
Vandals no we good
too much. Vandals here from the Gonrad. Oh, it's so Germany is so good. You see the excepts on social media. So beautiful.
You are grounds.
And where the But honestly speaking, like basketball, athletics, and stuff, who come at Black Stars.
Oh yeah, bluffing.
I should say no more.
I think you're increasing your slot. Then the slot I with other games. You're adding more games to our pedigree now. That's what I see.
I have a question. Why Stone Boy?
Why not?
I will see at the time company now responsible for opening and closing. At the time or negotiating for me artists obey you for opening. It was around the same time now or negotiating for closing. And maybe say at some point now me suggest on swap be. I wouldn't want to disclose it here. But I know see you there be. There may be bonny we pencil it down for closing on in a way. And we opening so no way. And it was not done today. It was planned long ago. Oh, there. Now honestly, Mimi Shiano, let me confess here. Mimi Shiano first day now started discussion. Make a chance say on feature Stone Boy opening. No, Stone has been dealt with the closing. That has been sealed. And you say we are going to no cover with Debbie.
But your bank no. Mike no on. Ade.
Company they have been in charge of the opening and closing. Some a bomb so they are very strategic. It means say you telling no what you see or you send your money call. Meanwhile, I keep saying say there was nobody better to open that show than Shatta Wale. And I had very specific reason for that. Men care about performance, need the thing he did on stage. Men care the strategic use of somebody like Shatta Wale because truthfully, so and I'm thinking say the optics because if you are opening an event in Ghana, not so at least at least 1 year cry half of the space for the optics for the rest of the African nations that they are participating in. I think the best person that will give you that effect with immediacy is Shatta Wale and no questions asked. It doesn't mean other artists cannot fill the space. It means that you don't have to do months of going on the street to go and get boys to come and all of that. Shatta Wale fans were some form of undiluted loyalty, and as long as Munim saw Kohon, to me, it was the best bet. And I know Shatta Wale has conversation around him. That is also something you can't take from the brand Shatta Wale or conversation around him. And to me, the person, as I said, or think it say if we start to start the conversation and closing with Stonebwoy will be a perfect no say on the terrain was steady part. And to me, conversation it was perfect because now social media fear in fact the free last 3 days I'm all for bringing Shatta Wale video name back, just to prepare their mind for what's to come near that day. And to me, this is a sign of somebody that plans strategically. About strategy, and now they also want to see what Stonebwoy will do. But I'm not going to talk about what Stonebwoy will do because I don't know what he will do. I also know that because I also know, sir, per the research I've done, one man no more space for when Shatta Wale was performing. Any our experience were different. Yeah, because I can say for a fact, say it looked as if sending the mic, and then the synchronization was not there. I don't want to be so giddy say, oh, Stonebwoy will deliver, he will deliver, knowing very well, said technically, send a Super Bowl for one. And the people in the auditorium could be having a different experience, the stadium, than but I know from records that Stonebwoy as an artist is a great performer. So
no. And that's not medical or class for stadium. Entertainment industry.
Also, moving on to Asama Okai from the beginning, say media no na ama interest. We are say building interest, whether or not we're bashing or we're supporting, it has added to it. But I think that shouldn't be the reason why the media, idea also media not to so say we need your involvement. It should be cut because whether or not former the end justifies the means. It means it's not a good thing. Knowing what the media can do, because at the end of my day, they've done so much. Me, I go to some of the games, like boxing, and I felt like media, said the media of Ghana has power, whether it's for positive or it's for negative. I think it would have given us a very enjoyable experience. I'm now quite a last minute spend treating media with the power they have. Let's pay them to do the work. Send your when things like this come and they are leave, we know that one make a certain impact. It shouldn't be last minute glory. Also, boxing. This is my experience. I think, say, even as Africans, there is racism amongst in us. So, can you imagine? Many Socrates, a boxing arena honor, or Tunisia guy been. Oya kakra say oya white kakra this Zambia news Mozambique guy be 227 I feel them who say crowd in that 100 you supporting black skin you supporting the autism I feel almost kusami say hey Socrates will pay Africans say what you also say now back no you right then not just say if we that wants as African no you draw your home in the hair But I feel like it was a very exciting experience. Oh, now especially boxing. Boxing is something that was so like you should be a part of the experience. Like when you met and I'm thinking that the work has been done well. And since we are entertainment platform and creative side and are focusing on the closing and opening, whoever was in charge of the booking was very strategic and should be applauded.
I like the opening. It's very
all right. I have a different view. In the first place, Obika said the publicity for this program was not well done or was not enough. You see, from my observation. Mekai said, what drew my attention, said Biba Ghana, almost all the street lights I walk on the all 13 all African games will evolve for more than 3 months. I might be exaggerating, but no be beer. So if somebody is doing proper sports journalism, they could have gone to draw those particular conversations and brought to us what is coming to Ghana. Enti obisi publicity near lower. I don't really take it because we are having a challenge with Emprofor Pe Nasen or Momo Pe. I don't know how people have designed a way they want to see you advertising your program. Man who say, oh, but what adverts? Much eye contact in conversation. Who said, man who say what adverts no show it's no show. And that is that patriotic spirit in the thing is there. So they did well. Whatever it is, they did well. The next thing I saw was cast near the program name started crampon. Near branding in the group as a song on my plate. Mimi believes that is more pragmatic way of advertising. And our sports division, our TV station, our sports division, our radio station. It is the onus on them to know what is going on in Africa. How many American
Good. Thank you. Yeah.
So they have to know.
Thank you. Orgasm conference.
Orgasm Limited.
Cool. It's part of the same thing. The family and the orgasm conference. Mm-hmm. Yes. So when you are quiet for small minutes, what will happen to you? Oh, your whispering comes out. Maybe I may book on it. Ya kase, ya will be on my ya. One team pussy BBC. Them. And that's what I'm trying to say. Let's also appreciate the fact, it was so glaring on everybody's face. I mean, you can. Their match is someone you can. But we can say, if they done it in, we didn't take it serious because hey, yeah, blast off where the number because within that same time, no, and Nana Kasimu, who is a blast off for by no, and as a demo, some demonstration no call no. So save Ghana football. What was it? So a Madiani now koye bibio. Maybe was it either Zambia or Ethiopia, one of the countries beyond the match, and I Ecuador somewhere. Masa Ghana for Echo Stadium Hoko Trabe preparation. Here, I stand to be corrected again. I follow sports. Man, who so be to know the stadium is half prepared, is quarterly prepared, is so and so. Man, I stand to be corrected. But man, maybe say, some foreign matches here, boy, Chelsea, or where boy, how many of them pay us to make noise on our radio and TV stations? We too. I am going to drink a class. And you need to be a Ghana. A be a Ghana. ele I didn't see am bisa papa bi say are you a Ghanaian or you are sick excuse my language car one say omo cars na ya branded there is a police motorcade eya hwe ya man kwan this car ya koya to wie small boy in Honda Civics bi a say on tue wie
we are now here so
ticket no mama ya pin yan ya kita car I mean you can't compare a Honda Civics to a Volvo with 50 airbags. Mimpo, mama kwan.
I will tell you.
It's an old car.
I will tell you.
3.5 capacity engine. Machine. P police need to you know, it paints a negative image for us. How long? And then the ending. Siren aboa. No bro for kwan so. And you know, it happens regularly on the road. I seem to say, we have some sense of entitlement. A siren, it shouldn't happen like that. And you're fair. And that's baby, and before the attempt, last of this year, this year, my titi, who will be no more blocking crime. Can we have our patriotism away from politics? Can we take it out of politics? And let's be things say, Papa, me the crazy, Papa Kwachiana, the old and your friends. The report from Kennedy Japan Bani said, from their place to Legon pay crime, nobody even mind them. Ebini den.
Yes.
Undeveloped country, but bra, me media say push your head backwards. Me media say your eye contact makes me a lot of. No, me them can't just say me see the kind of development need do baby. Naka way you be pave one lane. Na say adwuma na yi. Amanone say ambulance twam. Now o me can say na wudi na chi a where we need ticket no ever no busan for following a fast service or Kuroma police need twam na okota krade. Now we share police car now to be na chi.
So perfect.
But let me can say wrong is wrong. A police car. This is a delay. A police car, but
no, so that's why the system
by law. No, but but the fact is that you see, a police car, it shouldn't take long in traffic.
No.
By security reasons. Mean to us, this is a bank car here empty. It shouldn't be. This ambulance, who see a law now, patient rights now. An ambulance should never be in traffic.
My parking, yes.
It is no matter what is inside the ambulance, by the structure of health, it shouldn't be in traffic. It is a MTO, a feel. The law is that, and this says the siren should be on. And so the codim bet you or the koye de you by law and to the insomsa. But the make can say our attitude on the road, even the old committee too. But with this one, how many countries in the Bible? Is it 24? 54 countries. How many athletes? 5,000 athletes. And one of me said, 5,000 years, but I'm dying. I was going to ask him, but 5,000 about I'm dying.
Yeah, Games Village or Legoma, but officials in the other hotels, delegation, hotels.
Oh, because I was just thinking about 5,000 people. Let's just say, Sikebia Bekroimu. Because somebody hotel simple, I go say about you hotel Marcel. Someone 10, crab man 15, and I can say it means that even through the sports, we have expanded our culture, our tourism. Yeah. And I'm saying kudos to you, Semu Chusu in Ghana man. I hope Semu serve you with our delicacy. And I'm say Suya Eddie. And I'm on my man Semu so called. So say after this game, so You bring us South African children. You bring say Congolese children. You bring because you see Tunisia children because you see when it comes to because when you're discussing entertainment, you take relationship out of it.
Because
how do you take entertainment and reduce it from relationship? There were some girls that were running on the track. Some were playing table tennis. That you can see that this is a shape that when you have a child from this country, it is a future. It is a future for our nation.
Tunisia men.
And there were men that could replace our men, both sexually and mentally. So many brilliant. 5,000 men. 5,000. My last point is, my last point is, with everything you have done, congratulations to the ruling government. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It is his tenure of office that this thing happened. And also thank you to ex-president John Dramani Mahama, because the Bukom Arena that was not really looked at has served the purpose. I know say hostels crowd or meaning say we use our hostels and so was we said down or basketball honam ko ball enti obi aba no ye kakrank dan mun share boss after this game you facilities here modi sika ashemu it will not go down the drain. Will we have sport activities happen maximum every month? Will you create some things because tracks across Sports Stadium and because it was not in use.
Legondian they invest in areas.
What plans?
The difficulty is that per the constitution of this country, every sporting infrastructure you are buying automatically NS in a vessel. Just a buying take initiative, so a public-private partnership. But we have been assured by the government of the day, say, Boteman facility, they'll convert it into University of Sports for Development. Into a no basodia any problem. That is the original plan.
No, which this
University of Sports for Development. Yes. University of Sports for Development.
Now, so I can't hit myself. Kofi Annan, until can now, Baumian can if possible. No.
Oh, I don't think say Baumiaba, Bosha and Adwa I shall obey bypass.
Now I'm by.
I know the next government should decide what to do with it. But I think it's a good thing because it be the whole Africa, Ghana, and Ebenya too. Baku was South Africa. India and the two in Africa.
That's a sporting university.
Yes. I think no. No, yeah, sports college.
Sports college.
India go see say boy say about Miaba. I don't think so be bypass it. Then say Wama for former President Mahama Suba. I think it's a good thing for this country. I was winning about the problem. They say, now when I'm camping, I was winning about the problem. They say, the University of Education, Winnibano, or yes, so many courses, and a sports college in Shim, but this one will be purposely for sports.
And when you college,
it's another option. From the IGF, the Anyaba India. Ghana Football Association. It's an autonomous body.
So me this is my biggest problem. That you be fine say. And I go for no so my man go to say a bed Danny bona fide property. Choose and pick. What I say because sports, how do you develop? You develop here na interquire your connection come. Meaning to about better to say Carnation Sport Complex. Yeah, shall say now on your coin your money now. Any a Jimobi. I feel the schools echo your madia or K. Share ewa. Ukoya dear or not K. And to me be say before what don't Bemo, Omonia Bemo, they have invested so much. Can we have a word binding whoever wins the presidency? Said this thing should be away from political way because me see Bukom Arena. You see boxing bout area because you use here. Basketball, you use here. What I say, and second, and done. One I know better. And I will now count. Where count? Diabolic bar. a beton.
But I was saying,
And you know,
the mandate of the LOC is clear to organize and host the rest of Africa. Here we are, infrastructure you need to me.
Are you sure? Are you saying that we shouldn't hold you?
Hold me for
this boy.
You are holding me for the organization of the African Games. Post-African Games, we need to me say council I'm the idea more vessel.
Algeria need to meet for the family chair.
No, and you know we are going because of the women. Oh,
the men.
We are going for the men.
But just me, Mama, it's okay.
Yeah, Gazi, the Dicano, my member done, Coquia, my member Abaso. What say you, Kesepa, and I know who credibility, say, a band and no matters are party. Who expertise and Yemi Yaseti. I'm a fellow a confirmed member. Yeah, the fellow a confirmed member. Many of you are confirmed. Your community are even confirmed.
I am with the red wine
Yeah, they me fellow member. Now, Kwesi, yeah, about the issue of publicity. I think say then I try say orchestrating conversation, but no question in Yankopo any money. Me assure say time a bit team kakra. One, it mean preparation of the stadium nankasa. You know time ni ye says stadium. But as to when the stadium was ready, Obia who kopim say competition started.
And they say maybe more. The TN say contractors, they were playing smart. Who say Abanya Jumamoyan in Tema says can in tranches. And I be a first tranche about second tranche date in upon to yen in Temu we want to skabak. And to some extent, almost a day feet dragging. I did you music
business strategy. The aspects are amount for a really concern about publicity. Ghana for seminar amount for I think the people are right. Because Yememu had ye, Yenim said ya, and Yema Tessa, ye bohu deuru. Aha, ya African Games. You host to African Games, waha. Even at the time, Ghana and Nigeria crowd host you.
The African Games, you host to be them.
African Cup of Nations. Good. Yeah. Yehunu, Yahokeka, any and Yema Tessa, and this side there, but for this one, Ukraine, even one the suburb areas, no crown, one more areas crown no bebrina kwa nim de ekoso ewo a park no bebrina kwa fi se bia inter schools legon for na eyom games and SCC flags ahodo kopim say amount for starting who say no conversation starting with some of this radio morning now they are amount for who say no I didn't see it here. Indeed more with the branding of the cars more than investing into prime time radio advertising and TV, traditional media advertising. Yeah, very, very good strategy. But branding there was effective. But a banner prime time traditional media part there, they always see no more failing in that aspect because to say they are not counselor can more fun say once a yes sports related no automatically no individual radio stations no by chance no will pick it up because one will say your regular sports programs, all media, but entertainment per weekends. For one, you don't have entertainment being discussed from Monday to Friday, as we have with sports. Monday and a pie because Tuesday because with most majority of the into more fun say that's a because I'm a more to many a benefit nephew. So I think say people are right in saying say the advertising for this year All African Games, publicity was a bit low. Indeed, latter part, UTC event, the excitement about Ghana, especially with even Mola's athletics, 4x4 really, we check here only 100 meters now. The Nipa, the excitement, the whole share from social media, and the enthusiasm and warm, we share there. And the euphoria, bro. Thank you for that English. The razzmatazz. But my member are not so broke. However,
I'll give you another way.
However, no, we hear a excitement now among for a year, especially even among for quarters some years back. Ghana folk win over Nigeria. 100 meter, Ghana folk win here, and now almost so abaha na Ghana for so. And I think that there was some batons no now. Or my you did second. 6 seconds no take here no. Na minim dey no no so okoja ba no. Ah. Yeah, from ya don't go
to me running. Now we jaba na obeja ba no, but your baby and cancer ultra no grab and they are disqualified. But when running and drew, I guess you running drew South Point.
And then your school captain ya don't go with your bro. Yeah, them who's out look so I think that a cost of fine. Now the mama my is excited quite na me dem yi ba no say. Then una wo hello sino. Ubetuma brief here. Your previous games are Ghana ako. How many disciplines and the call because this time some shared disciplines are new ones I become one. I opened the scope and I'm sure say it is the reason why Ghana yet many more medals compared to other games now you're competing. What are the new disciplines? Because a lot of things and then taekwondo we are called next level. You table tennis are called a chaskele cricket. Minimum such as minimum such as minimum such as chaskele over Banfas was and can buy some can be a gun at Chaskele champion. Then what media go through? What are other new disciplines at Ghana? Eddie become yeah, me and too much sports. Me too much sports, but me perceive because of kind the number of good that Ghana nyano. Medals are Ghana number perceive or more educated kakra. How many disciplines are Abebe can this year? All Africa Games now.
Yeah, I will see. Mecca said the only exception arm wrestling. Yeah. Because a new sporter a very achievable. You know, Charles says me born about 6 years ago no start here. No be every so diagro. But now when you international recognition, you are arm wrestling president all over Africa. Yeah. And most of the medals now won a free buy. But the other games, your participation has been the same. Just that because we're near you with not contingent in those. Okay. Ghana presented 500 athletes. South Africa presented 389. Egypt so around 400. Likewise, Nigeria.
The woman as a mood to can come on a fly.
And only as a the only exception was arm wrestling, which gave us more medal. But the rest, you only say.
My last one. So artists ne perform in closing, opening and closing. Yeah, restrictions being any performance script banner with the mom as when the artist is coming on stage. Then they are not with the mom in preparation to the format banner for the artist.
Unless
you see will shatter.
The whole contract of opening and closing, the Ama Vivendi company in handle. And to me, arrangement on me. Honestly, me media, so me catch you say, I would love to use Shatani Stonebwoy to promote the games
for finals.
But almost catch them say
for the
like the entire games. But almost catch them say it is not part of the contract. You say artists only sign our catch is okay. Who use me image promote the entire games and I adjust my performance. And almost specify say adjust performance.
But it was not for the black. Why this
could have it didn't. Well, the choice was from the company. The LOC did not interfere. All we did is a more updates. Okay, when no air form.
No, presentation. Okay, say, okay, you wanted to use
discussion. Only a discussion. Say, you choose ABC, and I'm make us. I don't come first to opening. No, so there be Stonebwoy. You didn't calculation was maybe a Tianka. That's how come I got to know. But we did not decide for them which athletes. What we told them, they say. Because it's an African event, it shouldn't be only Ghanaian. Okay. There should be other African artists to at least give it a balance. That's our recommendation at the moment. But as to who they wanted to choose at your own discretion.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you have anything to say?
Then, in the first place, no, boy, no, Pacho, a how be. We see the frail, and now one or by an and Lucy for no, and a cancer bra.
Or the mian by
one or by into Yansuma, one will do. Okay, as someone making the
say, we sometimes we take advantage. If we are in a my Timbo Ryan now for studio near promotion, even though I'm on Friday.
Baba, what is your main position in the LOC?
I'm the head of media.
So the media, then you own all the media houses?
No, media, but not publicity. And media and publicity.
Media and publicity. Branding, marketing.
Yes. But media, they own our customer former.
In fact, me boy abaso. Me who around various stations, engagements, sometimes we knew what senior community, say over Munswa, senior corner. Me boy abaso, why are there? You are one asset, Ghana, Enya. In terms of some of these games, I don't see why they should be leaving you out, because a human wouldn't be. But sometimes no, I will no clear canon so no ekoto sin kakra. And no na actually ye. What you say? Na and one could affect o heaven call. What you say?
I got just a person question.
Because me call Buku Marina. Me a honor me true na me boxing was my favorite. Because I enjoyed the organization and in the mere course. But Ghana, na amanfo ni bebre amoti any crowd no. Some no money on and no name some of the boxers now name say we are the same way and we are the same way. Automatically. Nya no more can say e binim o ha e bia omo addition and ye kakra because they were expecting some better artists and boxers omo amba because omo ko omo ha omo ni nuti me bu we ni we bo no mo no an qualify na bakunaba and the next opportunity biano with the young coming into Mutrino. Then we talk in terms of infrastructure, Metihono, me boss need for Abaso, Metibuko Arena, we boss need for Abaso pa Minya assessment, a bit more of such infrastructure and work all the regions. A year arena. It was by Snit and the building.
Under NDC.
Yeah.
Yes.
John Mohammed's product. What is this?
Oh, please.
You like politics too.
I'm not talking politics. I'm talking sense.
Oh.
So
me say Snit for NC because Bukuma Arena, they make money from it.
Yeah, they rent
it. It's not the government.
And it's a facility that is helping. It's not about government. You be behind the government. Please. You have Snit that investment. Your buildings, a house in Myanmar. I am saying,
government.
Keep quiet. Shut up.
Snit is government.
Shut up. I'm talking sense.
You see, when we are giving credit, we give credit to His Excellency.
Please.
So, because some go see Buku Arena, they are can not make us say, who can say senator, or the argue comedy, who can actually do a manager there. A Snit one on the LOC for Kobo. It's a government initiative. What must say? Yeah, you can't go another senator. Who was senator?
Why don't they see it?
And yes, Snit is here.
No, it's a Snit facility.
And yes,
but it was built under Mahama.
That make can say
Snit is still there.
And who the power belongs to?
It's not there. The power belongs on the Snit by. Oh, Mama and this Snit by.
No, it's different from the one Snit is renting.
What I'm saying at the end of the day,
I said Snit Akosi hostel were investing, you know, they renting. Maybe I will look at now your president. That is the difference. And I will look at and Kasa was see who hostel and see a difference. The difference between the
in America say a buying asset here and at the end it is Snit at the
me say what me say Snit.
They
are investing in other areas. And to make us say they should invest in similar infrastructure. Our regions, no. Jesus Christ, look at McDonald's. As I'm American, it was American. And as we speak, Smith is still in Ghana. They have fans. What do I say? They have fans. Yeah, make also. Yeah. And that's not what I want to say. Yeah, I'm moving on. Because I'm not more distracting me. Okay, thank you. Because I'm talking about infrastructure. I look at the Teodosi Okun hockey pitch, Maria Hubebre say Yatanasi ma and Yatanasi ama South Africa for Abaka sense we so say pitch na no boss o mbepra.
I know they say African Hockey Federation for another respond.
We need to make your friend say, I was expecting you to say, Who
said the best response would come from the federations. Who said, Mimi hockey expect. But the African. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are inviting
Yeah. I was into hockey the end of the year. I think say African Hockey Federation president now the press conference or can I say he's had 50 years experience in hockey. Wabo, Wakochi, Waya umpire, and Waya administrators say. South Africa folk could take pictures of the hockey pitch at the time na surface ni kwa yemfanto so. And omu claim say omu send ya momo expect. But according to hockey president, they say you cannot use pictures to ascertain the quality of a pitch. None the only one say South Africa for not qualify for the Olympic Games every. So they see this as an academic exercise. Because they came to qualify for the Olympic Games on the same pitch, even at the time that it had not been renovated. So that no one who said yet because no more Olympic tickets. And I think South Africa for
finally, my boy will say 50 or worry. Abaso
Black Princesses.
Black Princesses.
Gold.
Last minute arrangement or the female artist now unfortunately minimum arrangement artist name to perform. Yes,
someone was saying they performed for the players only.
The artist couldn't perform. Me pacho and also who information if you are
and then one lady,
but they were all paid though. They were all paid.
Yeah, I was in the LOC. Yes, the LOC has
and they were paid good money.
The LOC has.
Yeah, time I'm ball now. I'm winning. Ghana for winning against Nigeria. I saw her so.
The LOC has a committee for event and ceremonies, and me sure say Owari should have dealt with them. Now, can inform me CAF for them. Because final game, CAF for the match day program back. And he said, Uncle Rema, there's no way so happening. I said, they said the American hockey, as I say, South Africa for American hockey in a year. Federation, ya come boom. And he about footballer, if you know, any CAF delete, no more so about LOC was a CAF CCC, near NCIA provision. And he may sure say, can give to me ceremonies and events for coordinating. No one so catch a car for. Every a gift if you say or no episode BB to spice up the occasion. Yes. But in car or you sue the right men and women now.
It is kind of
minimum there because as far as the LOC is concerned, Minty say
what I know is was Gifty contacted me to arrange for the artist.
Okay.
And at night before
the closing event.
Gifty Owari.
But you're a doctor.
Yes, I know. Me negotiate. I know so no one personally in the bottoms cannot do it.
Hey.
Yes.
Wow.
Now the engagement
for your management committee chairperson.
An engagement we doing come up. This is my personal friend. you didn't come up like it's like opposite a man in the like one ne event honors no a year a site created not a female until we shop around for a whole lot of female artists and then competing about from Ifia Nocturna to all those we got kakra inya you know and she paid them and the performer she was like no once at least one bank girls no and she is happy. But something also happened at the boxing area. Because you wouldn't say, oh, see me and Kumo, but where they are crazy. Wouldn't say, referees need a gun and were you aware? Are you aware?
Officiating officials.
Yes, Ghana boxing.
So which one?
Boxing.
Okay, say you baby Anna.
Debbie.
Because we've had world-class referees in the past. In JBR this time.
But say no, Pacho, where the always sports. Me be say mo no say Ghana
Ghana waiting you, but what I'm saying
Ghana ni qualified your friend is saying
when you waiting you, but what I'm saying we have also had our time in the past. In JBR this time around
but emotion hold you because
and there's a football ground
rulers ni because go against ya na
so football ground will be in Ghana a football nation. Ever World Cup as a referee some
way Africa
even at the Cup of Nations Ghana referee
but we no boxing referee any judge is not you in Ghana ni back.
Yeah, we see say because Legon Stadium for 10,000. Yeah, create a space outside the stadium and the giant screen is here. And JBR Udru when I went to me and Rema, only vendors in so much many be at the Abomonia Kwama. So all the show by Stoneboy, Riala, and all the artists in our Ujina Gate in the Chabanya Biare. Oh, there be some of them we are paying for. In Jimbo could be the eye with me arrangina Maba. But a gate in a B and to Miss will be able to quantum because stadium over 10,000 per. Unlike the Accra Sports today for 40, even the Accra Sports today yesterday was filled to capacity. And to our person could be no Simuntem and yes, Benya be a change or Benya screen bina or Bonia. There was the other Ghana of Wasi. At least you will go into history. So for the first time since independence, Ghana enya 68 medals in the African Games. Our best had been 27, and due to a vast improvement, it's been a host and win tournament at the BBRC, including entertainment review crew and Ghana media now.
Quick one. Me pacho Ghana was 16 regions, but it's unofficially there's 17 regions. Okay. Our diaspora community. Almost so adia ba ko a how am say yes anima we are you mu free mu in pacho we dey two anim when it come no to participate.
Like, I was in athlete brave you average by.
No, omo wa hanse na betina ha. Into pacho.
Because it was me so. But pacho adetina more for gospel artists and perform and to so.
Sure.
I get the Empress gift in
They make a way open and closing. No gospel artists.
Empress akoshi da mama o ma no.
So friends and loved ones, we are going because of the women. We are taking the girls. So what we are doing is that we are going because of the girls. And, when you see their skin color, when they are black, they are black. If they are fair, they are fair. The girls are good. Just that the ladies are so slim that you don't even know if they have anything to offer under there. And Dan Kukuya by this time has taken 2 out of 20.
So there's nothing like
that. One weekend, we ran a cold man also.
That
publicity didn't go you.
I'm missing me idea. Me yakra 17 minutes.
That
it's gonna be do ministry. I say baby ministry.
I said that Mr. Obacho enti emano ye be say enyawo. I mean more data. Like more data.
There is nothing like with contact.
What is our
don't forget to look for to be on your mind.
But you are not using contact the IT department.
No, because there was a buy here ban. Is there a dress code?
We need the highest metal.
No. Medal table, you are also 6.
Dan, we don't need gold because Galamsey is going on. No, we are managing ourselves based on the previous.
Please send me this information.
There cannot tell us.
You are also 6.
There cannot tell us. We are comparing ourselves. We are 6. And at the end, God knew fire because of Galamsey. The can say, no credit said. A man has said,
go to 19.
And you fire. You Galamsey had a
silver 29. Bronze.
Oh, yeah, me partner. A man honor. Well, they have me honor a man side. And yeah, bar. What's the dress code? Because
we are dress code.
We're okay.
I don't like
any problem here. You're here by 4 Jesse. Here be a schedule. Yeah, waiting to see. We are some American said politics. What did them say?
So
as a for the American says Smith the CEO. Oh, I'm the CEO. CEO. What we are saying is the facility.
Table tennis board to be a
the issue is that's a company. Yeah, can say.
Professor Mills in the Cape Coast Stadium.
Yeah,
NOC to the hockey pitch.
Facebook, so that junkie girl called Tilly. And the question is, are all MPP supporters? It's me from
my interest area relationship. They say we need to build relationship well out of this. The girls, when we end the sports today, does it mean all the 5,000 people are supposed to leave the country today?
Some will go tomorrow, some will go Monday.
The Tunisia boys,
yes.
Some will leave tomorrow, some will leave Monday.
So the maximum stay after this games.
Maximum stay 3 days.
Rwanda.
So 3 days is how long they can stay.
Yes. Unless you want to relocate the person into your house.
So there's nothing like they're not staying and they're crying. No, but some of the girls are very beautiful, honestly. I mean, very, very beautiful. And I think that we should really invest in them, especially with pregnancy. My problem right now is impregnating them. I'm talking to the media.
We are also talking about doom so.
Forget about doom so. So we have to invest in them sexually because they should carry our children. These ones are burdens to us.
Wow. We are bedding. How are we bedding?
No, it's sex with pregnancy. So you gather baby. You label nutrients from Uganda.
Can you break the table? What did you say? You have to invest in their what?
Sexually. Through pregnancy. Viewers, I think you understand what I'm saying. Because you can't leave them to go.
Don't invest into someone sexually.
That's what
invest in the South African women.
Why can't you invest in them financially?
No.
The Tunisia
You see what you are saying? That what financially?
Why would you invest
if I have a child in Tunisia, and in Egypt, look at me, George Litros. Go here. Clear your body from the views. Check.
Also, but it's possible. No, but it's possible that.
Yeah, my auntie, your car here.
There's almost a fair break.
It is not. We said that overflow the banks. Political power.
No, but you see,
no,
but hear what he said. No, but he says
no. Ghana Nibia
that is true.
Now, but Ghana needs a
from Ghana.
Yeah.
But can't you see Goyle?
Goyle is everywhere.
Let's talk about
Goyle is not everywhere, please. Asocrates. It's like snakes. They are not everywhere.
I don't know.
Camera is not really charged. I mean, most of the outputs here very, very.
I think we went to GBC for imports in new camera.
It's a master. It's master from GBC.
Yeah, I'm a boy. They have to come and compliment. GBC for the Peter Master. I am going to the new cameras. OB van. I think they bought about 4 OB vans. It's a good investment.
If you're bed dredging, now they open dredging assassin, that's all.
Maybe I'm going to because Uncle President, you need to play a neutral card. So that way you bring your vehicle. I got all dreams. You go, Gruma.
said the kind Nana Bidia Kwabaso. Macho I say one and Abba and then 12 him. Okay. Yebebo Nana Bidia Kwabaso. We are some of the kind of I could draw for one akoya dia. Ye di wachi enti Nana Bidia Kon aye na adwen se Obidia Kon ama wanya ekwan adane kan Ghana for can before ni bi no ye de Nyankopon ase esra hoden ni nkwatentima ne se onfa ne ni so ade hu engu form bra we enye presidential ambition ka ye nte de wakai na we nyina na nka ehye fimu e de atena baabi ya tena Ghana che Kumasi for here po da bianca ye enko fo di asantifo nwa bo da asantifo binum ban kran ya omo hu epo na ehu se wan etua bidie ne ka but uti de abrantie yi kan ya ye to abai mana Kumasi be Dubai
Kumasi
Isan say, Nyamo dear Pone Babayan. A Yama Bia, Senyanko Pombia when Yaya boy ye dean. Senyanko Pombia when you sap a practice send me. Now, Nana Bedia Queenie Swadi one Yanko Pond defend more catch there na. Me bon pies remember presidential candidate be on fad your cano. To go for your copy. Idea no one. Say who trench a to form. Efin crime akọ Kumasi enya de o enhyase de hia o enya de hia say demolition bebre be koso che epunso obi ka say o de epunso ye your friend there teshi no hospital go teshi am ye na me contract epunso no de ye family health epunso no use o see because a project be because we are down. You didn't pursue a pursue by generate electricity. 4 years ni papa ne sha say or the idea neighbor. Teba and omo jantu afina omagiatu. Enti it could be like one of the fun. It might be say one of the statements are enkoyi. Yes, but me kase. What he's saying, I support his statement. And not by his presidency, but the unearthing of ideas are yen here. Nana bidia could you can it yen can be say, so not smoking timidity of Nkola. When he started, Joya filament. Now you need damn your filament lamp. Now you go see school and there was nothing like software. There was nothing. Yeti Kruma Yeti internet call off. When we were building circuits to build television board, building circuit, fly tubes for TVs. Now you need the movie, but we're able to calculate diodes, 4 diodes, 5 diodes, 10 resistors to build a circuit. Now you need the movie. And the nana be the akunke. You hear kwatente man, Miss Reno. Empose wanye president nimpo yantu amana. On shasi empom fin kan enkonsa. Like, let the attempt happen. This is prophetic.
And you sit at home.
This heckling, is giving me a sermon. Because what's it? I don't know who started something and they didn't laugh. Laughter is medicine. That is why even Sarah, Tama, Hega, Tama, Hega, Nyamiano, de Bufu, Cassetiano, Chimon, also Nyamiano, catch a wolf on and say, and Yano Crono Sriano, and you 2 Isaac Sri. And the Sri, mostly, they catch them. What's your me friend? Each other, you first and last, my friend said, oh, yeah, Nana Bidia could be 2 Ghana, a Efia cra. Asante 4 Monshed, you what can ye? Monfa, and Sembo. A dido yo, any dream pa, and Tanechi. Sembo Bunkusio, Mukunkuku, Monfa Shen come by force, or establish because it is possible.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Quasi. The decano Nana Bediaco. So for when you support the power with Sitaton, yeah, person, oh yeah, Sitaton. So this, I do not person this apple, a cookumasi. When you support the power, now, Quasi, say, what transnational analysis can crap at the door canal. Do not believe say. And yet possible. Another school of thought say possible. Now the other parts, more the benefit I benya will Kumasi see it near a poor. Personally, admirable to me. Say or say containers are hold they call indeed. Say Uko Kumasi, because we will be a Odrabu Kumasi. Now, nam Kumasi Kwansu.
And so are there.
In so the rivers. Oh, I just said be a fan from the north.
I said north, Eponio.
They will use when
yeah, Crobian Bank. So ne go and cry away. I rivers in Danny milk nitty.
Okay, because to say no, I do not abana Kofu be discussion and say to say you must obey Filabadi na after bri demarcation no and as say I issue and at the Tosubio Udru Kumasia. She say Epono, a here from which side of Kumasi or the Koto. Over 5 Manshia area, where drew Hodina and also over 5 for Bantama. And I said, as I say to me, the demarcation so to me a map. Now, who provide the map, no who say be a minium. map no se me do si epo no me do kodu Kumasi a ebeda Tano so south anase ebeda Bantima anase bia north central so ana south central so area ho no ana kwada so south ibedwiri ho ina efa tek ana for odium ko bi fi odium ho a echi ho ni na no obetumi adwiri ana bekwa runabout edeko ba bia ayi for prison officers no omo residents no no bekwa runabout the far north no obetumi adwiri ho na but because so we the other part of it possibility ni impossibilities a woman free wa expressing very good thoughts the imagination and an adwene a opese Ghana yet to say Dubai wa expressing very good thoughts. The next question is to say as I say to me bisano ekwanya obema sa dredge no aye possible e hono ade a me hyedan hu obi ase obi approach no say oni nana bedi akwo kasama wa kire no how abetumi because now no as for talk the talk is cheap obi abetumi yeah because so o check say the apple esitre na buy na o hwe enoma enama pumu a apple eyi bonsu Wales mu na wo mo enti se wo de ayi apple akoto aburi ukotu nte se dike kitwa na de koto aburi a we ba kokra betuma ko block wo kwan epulu fifi a ema nsu ni ntumi nko enti wo hwe apple se de etre na buy a ehia ntiri onyankopɔ kra na ɔbɔ ne wiase no ɔyɛ no demarcation ɔyɛ no ɔsi apple nkɔ ha na asase so nkɔ ha ɔno onyankopɔ kra no ɔbɔ ne yansam no ohunu say no aduwe kwa ne because eponi hia big land asase no yantama ebetumi occupy me nsuo no any shape na tumi afaso kwesi also the shape na be container be Kumasi so we check the height shape ne kese any the deepness I here and sana etumi carry that level of container we say the pronoun say the shape nam deep sea na etumi di nyoma fi abo amano ne brɛ no the height and the deepness depth level here and sana shape to make sim to make the container kwabru a year Kumasi a na che say adwuma hopa na here a lot of employment and no be boa ma youth employment no atima kwanani
na talking
na ebesan so aboa ma trade so ayekese e wo man Ghana na kwesi de ma menya gidie say ni abedi akoka no etumi ye possible say say you to make the airport aba Kumasi dia na che say possible so say obi abetumi so adrimu ama you to make the airport akọ Kumasi and na me no ka say yesusa na airport ni sunyane but na me no ka say airport e wo sunyane ene airport e wo hu utumi plate me to free ha akota kwade plate me to free ha ekohu saa so na ye possible so say so obi so determine so obetumi create airport amana da Kumasi a do hianse na na ote kokko so tumfo ebe ma saa ne ba no na nana no ebe ma ne saa tumi se me nana epo adwene na wo de ba no ya santeman ebe som ama epo no atumi aba na mo ba bi aka ene ba bi epo ne beda ahonis ba bi ese na na bedi akutumi di saa demarcation tumi ba onya map ye mranti na edi na chi na chada ye pese na na bedi akụ anya map ontumi nkyere ba bi a epo ne befa se befa ebriu anaso o de befa kofodua na afo a ye pese ehu so obi asase bi na obi afo ene ne kokko bi wo a na watumi asase agbu ni temaguo a che se enche epo no befa ho aha yo
it's good to dream say ubenya ne suade hu but nukre me say the suade hu no bi wo ho a uhu a na say kautiri because implementation will be a challenge. One, or say, or the apple, be free in crying, Akọ Kumasi. A good dream, a possible, but is it feasible? Because Accra, we see, a walk just 5 kilometers above the sea. Accra landscape, you know. Kumasi
5.8. Accra
5.8. Okay, Kumasi yeah.
6.9.
There, yeah. Kumasi is 250 above sea level. Into, you know, the viscosity of the water, no, how is it going to be like? It will flow. Will it flow upwards? And because in so how underground into to form.
Yes, so dredge it down.
Dredge it down. Good. Into me say everything is possible, but is it feasible? Okay.
Yes.
Between doing that and the cost, no, they compare other countries or more landlocked areas. Again, on my to a pool, but they've done rails, which is far cheaper.
But he mentioned rails in the interview.
Me say to have a sea dredge from Accra to Kumasi. Compare the cost to the cost of having rails from Accra to Kumasi. Economically, no. Who are advisors, economic advisors are? Or compare two now. Per the Ghana, economic situation we are. Which one? And was it offer? Well, to me, and all reasonable people who compare will tell you, say, the whole world now, they opt for rails.
Because cheap.
Yes. So you go for the cheaper of your friend is saying option and feasible, because doing the rail from here to Kumasi is so easy and cheaper than now going to dredge. For what purpose? What the enema goods and the free handsy acquaintance who years who are recreation with my Yoko.
Once they see, they will bath.
What am I saying? No more the goods ne free her. If it is cheaper to go by rail, why will you then leave the cheaper option, which is also feasible to do, and then you are going to say I'm going to dredge the whole world? Show me one country how much dredge more than Abia 100 miles. Yeah, show me one country. And yet, in America, show me one country. Oh, my, you shorter, you. Suez Canal, it was there already. And yet, Bibi Omoko dredging fresh. The canal was there. Because that was the only option for the sea, for the ship. Into Omu dredging, and we hold it down. Omu bear mukeke, send your ship betting your film. And no crowd ships in the come to Nikokam. If you are wider, and you know, and ye Panama Canal, if you are Kokamuda, Nancy Abe 3 months ago, ship Bikokem. Until when it comes to these ideas, now man for a canal, me pacho, yenya manim before na omunkeka, omuamaya search ni about it. But to just say it and everybody jump, hey, yakoyesi. To say it's possible, I told you it's possible. But is it feasible?
It's so feasible.
No. The whole world. Dubai for Eddie Omayeno. And yet, BBT says, no, Mayeno, for sure, 4 kilometers. No, my yacht, I say.
What is a flat about Dubai?
Me say, 4 kilometers, a dear crazy pen on my year. Intiminia, you be back canon, Mummy and Fantuns and Nikakra. If anything, the challenge, it is the real system in the whole world. Yusu. Omubetimes etu epo sa ko baby but omutupo rather no they go for real.
Okay, me person me add on to the outcome. Kwame Bediako didn't talk just about sea. He mentioned real as well.
Said yeah.
Or can say either these two, you better move back. San or kind. What must say? So I don't want us to make it look like the Awakano and no any see, and it's not possible and yet feasible. Maybe what is not possible is the dream of breaking the 8. That's what we should be talking about. But anyway, let me come back to the point.
But I can see there.
Okay, see, Osaka, you know, but Bravo, I think we are taking a year the Kwame Bediako Kayan on a lighter note because Mimi Gidi said a nation of people that don't dream has no vision. Tama, when you're on a lighter note, amount for social media say presidents about the shabo ne boy de. That's on the lighter note. But yen share the account. Nkrumah, yeah, ex-president Nkrumah when you're baby ako. Tam oba be voter reverse. But no holding na, say no holding na your fans, but it was possible.
Nkrumah didn't face that. It's not true.
What is not true?
He had challenge with
media. What I'm looking at it from is that Kwame Nkrumah Bediako's statement was to solve two issues. Number one, a revamping of transportation when it comes to using and how to also look at how to make money from Burkina Faso importation. So I think the question or what we should be asking is how is he going to do it? Saying and obeying. Now on your day on train. Let's get the expertise to tell us if it's let me borrow your word feasible. Possible say a bit to me and I to me and I make knowledge, for all you for all you know, no, very possible for all you know, baby better. For all you know, I think what we should be asking is that how is he going to do it? Saying and obeying, but rather not seeing common across social media near the Adina. I mean, people have carried the thing and making it look like Sebio as some of a panic cano or a delusional. But
you also said that making the 80s
hold on. But like said in a council canon. I'm very sure that as at the time will because air transportation means to be able to me a baby for I'm for can same way. So for me, where I come from, this dream is to solve two issues. I mean, just that these two issues, when it's solved, it will help our economy. So let him now come and tell us, saying obey no, river brim, why dredging and saying, let's ask for the how. Then now we can sit and say, Maza. And yet feasible. So let's hear from him and the professionals to tell us if it's feasible or not. Now, Socrates, we have a dream.
And I think first best start free. What the Ghanaian does not understand, the Ghanaian condemns. And I think it has shown in so many aspects of our lives. And to me, I feel like if we had leadership, at least they were this imaginative, I think we would have reached so far. Yeah. Country. Nonetheless, as someone could see say shipping. Listen, they be now habos ne wa akra ne pe anatema. Na ye de cars tintin na kwanso anajo. Na mpese me read the idea we am here. Online that says that Ghana loses vessel traffic to Togo due to high port charges. High port charges. Intino say papa say the idea is to ensure say shipping no enya akra nkwana traffic ne wo na se Kumasi. I think the most feasible and the first thing that you should ensure is say traffic na ye lose then na air crossing traffic because what the airport to every part in Ghana. Now say now the purpose of shipping no charges ni so high until the shipping cannot be done. What ha Ghana for pan? I just say why is swimming pool to be free ticket. And the most feasible thing, the charges, the ports, and then I'll be a big conversation. Amount for one more importation, exportation, Oko Kwanhua, Adia, 2 cities, Nancy Okobisa, and then almost 100 cities because almost charges now. And if the idea is to ensure that you are opening more ports, any shipping, then ensure that the charges are a different Ghana for your borders, very low. Now the thing is, idea or kind of person we as presidency, no. I don't think obetting the 8 years. I ain't to say I am pass a deal dream pass or be on starting year before even after presidency. On starting because I don't think in 8 years, give or take, so be president for Ghana, how obetting the 8 years address a for apple to baby. And to be more, I will not discourage this dream because sebe obi dream and it's a plain but then real and it could take a lifetime. It could take a lifetime, but I don't think 8 years frame no will be enough to achieve that. Into orbit me, on started, but I am not going to question it. However, if he wants something, he can do a very feasible and to serve the Ghanaian and our needs now to actually say that, oh, this man has a vision, and I think he should look at the ports and the charges. So, and not all starting your promises are a bit driving more traffic, because mind you, if there's more traffic or your port and I walk as a midday air far, your friend is in Kumasi. But if the port and everything it goes to Togo, any of the neighboring countries are quite problematic.
But Kwesi, winning one. Okay, but
At least it doesn't look cheap.
We are going like this. I'm going to meet the president of the Republic of Ghana. We'll take photo with the president.
It doesn't look cheap at all. Fantasy do my thing. But who should let us know what they are banana? Panama Bonankaya. Who really baby? Because most of my any alternative police on this man for me man go. So
it was just stop.
It's so good.
It's true. It's no sugar.
But are you not chewing?
You know I'm chewing. It's the only available meal.
But don't you also think that? What is this? Don't you also think that the guy was expecting this and forced removal to get media attention like this?
It depends on what they say.
Was it demolished
It was
or
demolished.
dismantled?
It was not demolished. It was demolished.
Yeah,
No matter what it is, demolishing is wrong. Dismantling is right.
Well, yeah, if you look, that is true. Because that
Whatever
property
it
not
is,
saying,
demolition is wrong. No matter what it is, it could serve some purpose. The one at the what do you call the place? Accra AICC. Will it be demolished or dismantled? It might serve a purpose somewhere. The structures are so strong, the beams are strong.
But then said this one was a temporal structure.
They are all the same. You have to demolish it to destroy it. Oh, yeah, medium. Medium.
Ibakwesi, we are legend too much. What in your novel? You dream big.
Done. Extra land. Done. Extra land.
Excellent.
That's a medium.
So one matter and so wait log into IT system and no appear Tunisia and Egypt without our
Hey,
that's sexual investment. I mean,
Right, so everything was good about the LOC except the ginger honey chips. So I'm going to the finals this evening just to sell ginger honey chips to the president of the Republic of Is that okay? So good. What size are you wearing?
I'm not talking about
But why are you wearing my yellow?
was the challenge. It didn't look feasible.
So why are you wearing my yellow? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage all of you to be at the final ceremony of the all 13 All African Games. I am going, and all of us are wearing the t-shirts. They have truly given us the t-shirt that we deserve to be there. So I'm a special guest of honor. And if you see this dressing, oh, I think I have to put my suspenders on it. Let's try it and see. Let's see if it will work. So let's see.
That is Kaiser Aluminium. And normally they use that. No, the times are not.
So what is your problem?
An arrangement with
why are you wasting this time? It is possible. It is possible on it.
Who between when you settle the date, I could look for the they cry over that thing. Yes.
So finally, I am properly dressed. And in my proper dressing, we are going to see the final of the final. But you know, the best performance is the opening ceremony. This closing ceremony, any performance, is as a result of the opening ceremony. Because if you don't open, you can't close.
Master, you see, we leave the best for the
life.
last.
Is for life.
We leave the best for for last. You can't
and when Shatawale was
you
performing,
see Stonebwoy's performance.
when Shatawale was performing under 4 minutes, Stonebwoy was not there. But this one, Shatawale is there for the process. You see, let me drink the coke before they pour it on the ground. There have been a woody medium. What do you call it?
And give me the 2XL.
How was the audience size? Way good.
We will share the schedule. But we communicate.
I didn't know the FN in your manner, but
now benefits when I benefits when I
when on the money.
It's okay. Benefits when I pan over to media.
Double impact.
What benefits can he give you?
Oh, yeah.
That's a more gentle.
Stadium. It's a museti of us as possible.
No, but so my him send your man girls no. 15,000. No bad.
Girls, me and Paul and be at the end of Coco Sana by those who are man, I go for